Welcome to another Telltale Books video. I'm Greg, and I'm going to continue my read-through of The End of the World as We Know It with the third story in the book, Bright Light City by Meg Gardiner. We are Telltale Books, bringing you the best in literature, literary topics, and graphic design and bookmaking.
If you want to support us, you can find us on Etsy and Pango, where you can find gently used, rare, and even top quality used books.
And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and maybe even that bell to be notified when new videos go live.
Thanks for joining us.
Bright Light City is the third story, going front to back, in The End of the World as We Know It, edited by Christopher Golden and Brian Keene. It is new tales of Stephen King's The Stand. So all the stories are stories told that Stephen King didn't tell in his novel. So it's all stories set in Stephen King's The Stand universe. And so far the first three stories are set during the time when the pandemic is happening, the trips is happening. And Bright Light City is the contribution by author Meg Gardiner. Now, that's somebody that I am not familiar with before now. I had to look a little bit up about her. She's not typically science fiction, fantasy, horror. So the only thing she has listed on the ISFDB is Bright Light City. But if you look her up on Goodreads, you'll see that she is a best-selling thriller author. She's written a lot of thrillers starting in 2002. So she's been writing for more than 20 years. She's been on the bestseller list. She's just not been writing the stories in the genre of The Stand. But Stephen King writes thrillers, so why not? The basic synopsis is the pilot of an airplane about to take a commercial jet airliner about to take off from Las Vegas. Before it can take off and get on the runway, everybody starts getting sick. So everybody gets off the plane, and the pilot meets this young girl who's all by herself, and she tries to take her to her parents, but her parents are gone. She tries calling phone numbers that the girl tells her. Nobody's answering. The pandemic is advancing, and they're in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has already turned into a ghost town, and gangs are starting to form of survivors that are, some of them are sick, some of them not, but they're all going around desperate for survival, looking to cause havoc. And so they are trying to escape from Las Vegas. That's the basic synopsis. I'll tell you a little bit more, and I won't spoil it. The girl is clearly having dreams coming from Mother Abigail. Okay. But they're in Las Vegas, which, if you've read The Stand, and I hope you have before you read The End of the World as We Know It, you really need to read The Stand. What you know about Las Vegas, if you've read The Stand, is that's where the Dark One goes to form his army. Mother Abigail goes to Boulder, Colorado. So the girl wants to go to Boulder, Colorado, because the dreams are telling her she needs to go there. But the gangs in Las Vegas are not letting people leave. Okay. I won't take it any further than that. I'm not going to completely spoil it. It's a pretty good story. I enjoyed it. And so far, I would recommend it. I would recommend the whole book so far on the basis of the three stories I've read. It's been enjoyable. One of them has been really terrific. The other two I've just liked. But I did like them. I didn't hate them. The characters are excellent in this story. Gardiner is a good writer. But what I didn't like, and this is a personal thing, what I didn't like is there is a style among some authors today to do choppy sentences, basically incomplete sentences. They do it a lot. Their sentences are very short, their thoughts are very short. For me, it makes the writing very choppy and not very deep. It moves fast, but I'm left wanting more. And I'm left wanting more words, more conversation, more thoughts going on than just these little sound bites of sentences. So I'm not a fan of that style of writing. That is a popular style of writing these days. There are a lot of people who do like it. I'm not putting it down. I'm not saying it's bad writing. I'm just saying it's not for me. So the story itself and the characters were very enjoyable. It's the writing style that held it back for me. That said, I think I would still recommend the story. I think you should read it. I think you should read the whole book. Moving on to story number 4, it's going to be Every Dog Has Its Day by Brian Smith. That'll be the next story I report on from the End of the World as We Know It. Have you read Bright Light City? If so, leave your thoughts about it in the comment section of the video. I want to hear it. I want to hear if you disagree with me. I want to hear somebody defend that style of writing. Okay, that would be an interesting comment to see in there. Otherwise, come on back for more of these. I'm going to go through the whole book. No, Every Dog Has Its Day is the next one coming up. Come on back and watch me in that video and all the following ones and everything else I do, including all the other Stephen King I'm doing. Lots of other Stephen King stuff coming up and lots of other stories of all sorts coming up in the near future. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back here doing this.